I'm going to talk about proportions with rational expressions. Now, a little bit of background here. Remember from fractions that a ratio is simply a quotient of two numbers. Okay, and we write them as a fraction usually. So if we write 2 over 5 really means the ratio of 2 to 5. That's how we read something like that. A proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. So we might have something like 3/8 equals 63 over x plus 2. Now notice in this particular case that I introduced a rational expression in one of these in one of the ratios, and that's perfectly fine. So we're going to solve this just like we would have solved this as a regular fraction. Now remember what we used to do, cross multiply. Remember that trick where you'd end up with then 3 times x plus 2 equaling 8 by 63. Okay. I might solve then for x, divide by 3 on both sides. They cancel. This simplifies out to 21. X plus 2 then is going to be equal to 8 by 21, which is 168. And then x simply equals 166. Oh, that's fine. Cross multiplying works. That's a good method to use. But we also can use that multiply by the LCD method that we've been using for other examples. Here, let's do the multiply by LCD method here. Now the LCD, if I look at this proportion, I have 8 and I have x plus 2 are the two denominators. Well, that's going to be the LCD also, 8 by x plus 2. We multiply both sides of the equation by the 8 times the x plus 2, the 8 by the x plus 2, and we see what ends up happening is let's see, the left-hand side, the 8's are going to cancel, and I'm going to be left with 3 times x plus 2. And the right-hand side, the x plus 2 is going to cancel, and I'm going to be left with 63 times 8. So again, I want to be simplifying and solving for x here. This time, let's expand the left-hand side and see what happens. And let's see, 63 by 8, that means I have to do 63 by 8, turns out to be 504. Continue to solve that. 3x equals, let's see, 504 minus 6 is 498. And now finally divide by 3 on both sides, and I find that 498 divided by 3 is equal to 166. So you see we get the same answer either way, and we can either use the old cross multiply version, or we can multiply by the LCD again and clear the fractions that way and go ahead and solve the problem.